For fast, cheap, and reliable NBA 2K19 MT, visit the link down below in the description and use code MASSIVE for 5% off all orders. So welcome back to another prospect rebuild here on NBA 2K19, and in today's video we are going to be doing the Ja Morant Suns rebuild. Now I think if they cannot end up with either Zion or RJ Barrett in the draft this year, then I think Ja Morant would be the best pick for them, just because he is such an underrated talent in my opinion. This team obviously does need a point guard, and I think he would mesh really well with Ayton and Devin Booker. So I kind of simmed to this offseason. He's on our team. He's going to be our starting point guard for this whole video. So we're just going to do 3 full years instead of kind of doing like 2.5 years, you know what I mean? So we're here in the offseason. I signed Stauffer, I signed Peterson, I signed the best trainer available, just to catch you guys up. So Anderson and Jackson, and I also sent Mikal Bridges to the G League, so their overalls are both up. I'm just going to bring them back just because I can trade them very easily, hopefully for some picks. So as you see, he is going to be our starting point guard. He was taken 2nd overall. We ended up with the 4th overall pick. I literally trade finded my 4th overall pick, and they wanted my 4th pick and a 2nd round pick for him. So we took that. It's simple enough. So Ryan Anderson is going to be moved immediately. Wish the Warriors would have offered me something, but a 1st round pick from Philadelphia, I'm obviously going to take for him. So I don't think that D'Anthony Melton, Josh Jackson, or Eli Okubo are ever going to pan out to be anything on this team. So if I could trade them all for something, I would definitely do that. Frank Ntilikina, Monte Morris. 1st round pick from the Pelicans, Steven Adams. Okay, I'm not really getting any offers that I love here. I'm maybe looking for a different small forward because TJ Warren is not going to fit with this team, I don't think. So him, Jackson, and Okubo, I guess we can see what we can get. Bridges will probably come off the bench. I think he's a little bit better than all the rest of those guys there. Obama, I don't really like. I need a small forward. I'm not taking Wiggins in that contract. Let me look. Let me just see what we have, because we obviously do have cap space as well. So let's go power forward / center, because I also need a power forward. So if somebody comes up here like Paul George, probably isn't happening. I'd give you TJ Warren. Like, I'd give you everything I have pretty much. You can have Bridges, you can have wherever the hell he is, you can have Jackson, you can have my unprotected 1st round pick next year, you can have this Bucks pick, like, and it says he's untouchable, of course, but yeah, it's never gonna happen. Porzingis, is he officially a Maverick? Yes, he is. He's also a free agent. Doncic's probably not going to happen. Like, Tatum untouchable? He probably is, I would have to guess. Yeah, he's untouchable. I didn't really think that was going to go through anyway. So I'm not really seeing any great offers here. Like, Kuzma could be an option. 3.5-star trade value for, let's see. Let's try to do this for Josh Jackson. And I'll also give you my 1st round pick unprotected next year. And I will also throw you like D'Anthony Melton or Eli Okubo, or honestly both of them if that requires it. And I'll also give you D'Anthony Melton. And come on. And I'll also give you a 2nd. They agree to that. So Kyle Kuzma is either going to be our small forward or our power forward. Just ultimately depends what we end up with. So we have one. Actually, let me just see up the qualifying. Qualifying, I would like Kelly Oubre back. I don't know how much I'm going to be willing to pay him. So let's see what we have right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 players. I would like to probably move TJ Warren at some point. Not really sure what that would be for. If I did like Warren, Bridges, and then 1st, what could I get? Could I get something interesting? Like, Conley's not bad. I don't really need a point guard, though. There's not really any position I need like that badly. Like, a power forward or a small forward is one of them. Like, if CJ McCollum was a little bit taller, I'd probably take that. So let's just go into free agency. Like, Tobias Harris wouldn't be a bad signing if I could maybe go after somebody like him. Vucevic is here, but let's see. I'm going to... Okay, wow, we don't even have enough money. So I'm going to make an offer for Kevin Durant. Can't hurt. He's definitely not going to come here. He's going to go to the Pacers. I'm not going to make an offer for Kyrie. Boogie's here, but I kind of do get him a decent amount. So, like, Jimmy or Klay Thompson would definitely probably be a good fit. I haven't gotten Klay in a little while, so if I get Klay Thompson, I would take that. It looks like he's going to accept our offer, and he does. Okay, so I don't think I have to renounce the rights on Kelly Oubre. Yeah, it still gives us $4 million. KD goes back to the Warriors. Okay. I'm not renouncing the rights on Oubre, and one more day, and then we're good. So, Klay Thompson is probably going to be our small forward. Him and Booker are going to be an interesting duo. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. I'm going to probably be getting a backup power forward and probably trading TJ Warren for a backup center or something, because we also need a backup point guard. So TJ Warren is going to be moved for either a point guard, power forward, or center. Just see our options there, because Klay Thompson can get enough backup minutes. So Marcus Smart, that would be nice defensively, but not really. DeAndre Jordan? No, I might have to do that. It's not a bad trade, and like, he's a good solid rim protecting center that can be a decent backup. So yeah, I don't get him a ton. We also get a 1st round pick. DeAndre Jordan is going to be our backup center, so I do want to sign a backup point guard and a backup power forward, and I think we're all set. So power forward. Okay, I forgot I still have Kelly Oubre, so I'm going to pay Kelly Oubre. No, Did I really just pronounce it? Okay. Well, I just pronounced his rights. It's awesome. Definitely didn't mean to do that. I thought he accepted the deal. So Tyreek Evans I'm going to sign and then end up trading probably. Yeah, can definitely not get Kelly Oubre. That's so annoying. So Tyreek Evans is probably going to be traded for a point guard. Just see what sort of options we get. Hopefully I can get somebody that's decent, like Malik Monk and Isaac Bonga. Shabazz Napier, that's good enough for me for now. So let me see. I think we might have to sign one more guy, but after that, I think we're probably all set. So let me just see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm going to go back up power forward. Hopefully there's somebody decent here. Like, I'll take Zaza and probably end up trading him just because he's the highest overall. Zaza Pachulia goes to the 76ers. That's awesome. George Hill is here. I'm just looking for guys with the most trade value. And George Hill is going to accept our deal. And can I please trade you in like 2 second-round picks? Actually, we'll do a first from the Bucks and then a second from us in 2022 for a power forward. Please just give me somebody like Anthony Tolliver. Man, that's not happening. Derek Jones Jr., Billy Hernangomez. I get him a ton, but it's good enough. We have 9 good players. I'll see you guys at the start of the first year. So this is going to be the rotation for the first year. John Morant, Devin Booker going to be our backcourt. Klay Thompson going to be our new starting small forward. Kyle Kuzma, and then DeAndre Ayton. I'm going to be interested to see how these two can pair up just because he's like a stretch four, really solid, like borderline. Can you not do that in the background of my video? Borderline small forward, pretty much. He's like a really good shooter, and you know what I mean. And then Aiden's obviously a really solid rim protector. Well, not solid. He's not the best defender, but he's a good rebounding center, if you know what I mean. And then Jordan off the bench, Billy Hernangomez, Shabazz Napier, and then Mikal Bridges. Not really anybody here I want to send to the G League. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how this team can do. I definitely think we'll be in competition for a top 4 seed in the Western Conference, and I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So, we end the first season going 63-19. Curry MVP. Zion does get Rookie of the Year. Okay. Dinwiddie, 6-man. Giannis. Jimmy Butler actually wins. Okay. And then Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. So, 63-19 I'll take. That gives us the 2 seed in the Western Conference. Obviously, the Warriors are still a powerhouse. They obviously lost Klay Thompson and DeMarcus Cousins, but that big 3 is obviously not going to hurt. So player stats in your Booker led us in scoring. Then it was Thompson, then John Morant, Kyle Kuzma, DeAndre Ayton, DeAndre Jordan, Hernangomez, Napier. Rebounds was Ayton, and then assists was Morant. So first round, we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm assuming they still have Conley. They probably still have Gasol if they're in the playoffs and they didn't go rebuild mode. Or maybe they just lost both of them and ended up signing somebody, but nonetheless, we sweep them in the first round. The Warriors and Thunder. And then wow, okay, that's not an easy matchup. We have to take on the Houston Rockets in the second round. That's not an easy matchup at all, but I think we're probably better than them at this point. We have great defenders like John Morant and Klay Thompson, and then, oh boy, we're going to lose, aren't we? Okay, 3-2. I'm not hopping into any of these games in the first year, so if we lose, we lose, and we end up losing. So we lose in 7. The Rockets cannot blow a 3-win lead. The Warriors are probably going to be... Okay, well, I thought the Warriors were going to beat the Rockets, but they are up 2-1. Now it's 2-2. Okay, so probably going to be a Golden State and Toronto finals like it was last year, like it probably is going to be this year in real life. And 2-2 series, 3-2, and wow, Warriors end up winning in 7, and Steph Curry is the finals MVP. So we have 2 more off seasons, 2 more years to get this done. I would like a new trainer because this guy's only a B. Hopefully Navarro will accept this deal. We do. So I just needed an A trainer. That's all I really care about. So let's head up to the draft. We're not going to have our pick. I think I traded, but it's not important. So we have no picks in this year's draft. So I think just going up to team player options, like maybe trading Kuzma could be an option at some point, but I don't really think like that's going to have to happen. I mean, this team molded well together. It really fit. Like Tobias Harris might be a little bit of an upgrade, but I don't really know if I want to go after him or somebody like that. So Hernangomez is definitely somebody I do want to re-sign as a good bench piece for us. Shabazz Napier is also here. I would like to get him back if I don't have the money. Like, Fred VanVleet could be an option. Like, maybe Terry Rozier. I know there were some rumors about Terry Rozier going to the Suns in real life, but I think if he could progress, he's probably going to end up being better than Shabazz Napier is. So, Terry Rozier is going to be our new backup point guard. I'll probably send an untapped potential or something like that. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might look to make a trade. If I do, you guys will see it. If not, you'll see me at the start of season number 2. So this is going to be the rotation for the second year. John Morant, Devin Booker, and Klay Thompson all getting 35 minutes. Then it's Kyle Kuzma and DeAndre Ayton. Off the bench, we still got DeAndre Jordan, Billy Hernangomez, Mikal Bridges, and then the new backup point guard in Terry Rozier. So hopefully he can be a good addition to this team. I think this team really just needed another year to progress. Hopefully making it to the finals and potentially winning it this year, but we'll still have another year if not, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. So we end the second year going 66-16. Russell Westbrook MVP, LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year. Sexton 6-man, Giannis, Trae Young, and then Mike Stafford does end up getting Coach of the Year for us, so we probably have the best record in the NBA. I did see that we are the 1 seed in the West, and yes, we do. So player stats on the year, we're led in scoring by Booker, then it was Morant, Klay Thompson, Kyle Kuzma, DeAndre Ayton, Bridges, Hernan Gomez. I'm really liking how this team's meshing together. I really think this team can definitely win us a championship. I don't really think we need to make many trades. Like, I looked to trade Kuzma last year. I really couldn't find any trade that was a big improvement. So I'm pretty happy with where this team is at right now. We're currently about to beat the Denver Nuggets in the first round, as we do. Warriors are a 5 seed. I don't know how something like that happens, but we win game 1 against them. I'm hoping we can beat them. We haven't had to play them yet in the playoffs. We lost to the Rockets last year. We are up 2-1 on them currently, and 3-1. And can we go to the West Finals, please? Thank you very much. Okay. I would probably, okay, so we get to face Oklahoma City. We don't have to face Houston. That's kind of a toss-up. Both teams are pretty good. I'm so dyslexic going the wrong way. They added Aaron Gordon. Okay, that's interesting. And Josh Richardson, 2 very good additions for them. They have Kahem Birch, Kaheem, I don't even know. Jeremy Grant, yeah. So they did make a lot of upgrades. This is still a really good team. They obviously lost Steven Adams, but still, really, really solid pickups for them. So we're up 2-0 on them. 3-0, and okay. And, okay, 3-1. We're not going to blow this. There's no way. 4-1, and looks like we're taking on Cleveland. And no, of course they blow the lead. I'm going to check out who's on the Raptors, but I also want to know. I'm so dyslexic. I also want to know who's on Cleveland. So the Raptors team's looking pretty similar. I just want to know who's on Cleveland. It's like making them this good. Love Sexton. Who are you telling me? Colin Sexton's backing up Chris Dunn? Okay, that would have been a nice team to place or to face, but Raptors are pretty good. I still think we should be able to beat them rather easily. We're up 2-1 on them currently. 3-1, and can we win here, please? Thank you very much, and we do. And fitting enough, John Morant is the Finals MVP, average a double-double. So we're gonna do one more year, see if we can repeat, and see how all of these guys can really progress. Maybe one more year. I don't think we're gonna have any money, and we really don't. But we have an A trainer and 2 really good coaches, so we're all set there. Let's head up to the draft. I don't know if we're going to have any picks. Actually, we do. We have 3 first-round picks. I'm just gonna trade them for 2 future firsts from Philadelphia, just as trade pieces, because I don't really need anybody else on this team. So if this game could load, it would be much obliged. So we're going to head up to team player options right now. I think we might have to re-sign Kuzma. Yeah, so I'm bringing back all 3 of those guys, obviously, and qualifying. Yes, Kyle Kuzma is a restricted free agent. I would like him to be my power forward for this rest of the video, but if I can get somebody better, I'm going to take a trade. So we end up getting him after day 1, and I think we're honestly all set with everybody else on this team. Okay, it's going to give him his qualifying off. This game's so glitching. Oh, it's unbelievable. I'm going to take his no trade clause off and probably give him the max contract because I clearly signed him to that deal, and we'll see. So I'll see you guys if I have a trade or if not at the start of the 3rd and final. So we're going to be making this trade with the Utah Jazz. It's an interesting one, to say the least. Tobias Harris is a higher overall small forward than, or excuse me, power forward than Kyle Kuzma is. And Rudy Gobert is clearly a better center than DeAndre Jordan. So now I have a bit of a predicament. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because I don't know who I'm going to start here. Like, they're both 1,000% starting caliber centers, but I'm going to have to figure that out, and I'll see you guys at the start of year number 3. So I decided to just roll with both these guys. It's going to be Morant, Booker, Thompson, Harris, and then Ayton. I mean, it's a toss-up to who's going to be better at this point in time, but Ayton is a higher overall. I'm going to go with him. Gobert's going to be my 6th man off the bench, then it's Bridges, Hernan Gomez, and then Terry Rozier. So that's the rotation, 3rd and final year. We definitely got better. Also, a bunch of guys progressed to a higher overall. So hopefully this team can repeat, and I'll see you guys at the end of the 3rd and final year. So John Morant won MVP.
No way.
20.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 10 assists. I guess this is a good way to end the video. Well, we won 71-11. RJ Hampton, Sexton, Giannis, Dennis Smith Jr. Stafford gets coach of the year once again. So we're clearly a 1 seed. I did not think that Morant would end up with the MVP, but it happens. Devin Booker had a great year as well. Klay Thompson, Tobias Harris, DeAndre Ayton, Rudy Gobert. 2 really solid centers on this team. Ayton led us in scoring then. Can you not do this in the background of my video? I am so sorry. Assists. Taking on the Lakers. Why would you do that? Taking on the Lakers in the 1st round. Probably going to end up sweeping them. We have like a 38-year-old LeBron at this point. Now we're taking... Yeah, maybe you should do that instead of getting all naked in front of my viewers. Now we're taking on the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference semifinals. We are up 1-0 on them. 2-0 and 3-0 and clean sweep, please. Taking on, it looks like Houston once again, unless the Timberwolves come back. No, they don't. It's going to be either the Hawks or the Hornets in the NBA Finals against probably us. I would hope, and I would assume that it's us. We're up 2-0. 3-0, and can we win, please? And thank you very much. Looks like it's going to be the Atlanta Hawks for us, and Hornets making a comeback, but let's check out this Hawks team. They have Trae Young, Whiteside, Collins, Anthony Edwards. Okay, this is a really solid team. They have Chris Middleton, Garland, Richardson. Wow. That's a good team. That's a very deep team, too. They honestly might be deeper than us, but we are up 3-0. And we're gonna, okay, come on. I'm not hopping in right now. I don't have the time for that. Devin Booker, Finals MVP. So I still can't believe Ja Morant won the MVP, but this was the Ja Morant Suns rebuild. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below. If you guys new, make sure to subscribe. We had 590 plus. Actually, I'm gonna make it 690 plus overalls. Tobias Harris. We have 690 plus overalls in this team. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know what other prospect rebuilds you want to see down below in the comment section. I know I said the rebuild will be coming out today where this asshole over here drafts my team, but
What's up, pussy?
we didn't get around to it today, so we're going to be ended up doing that probably tomorrow or the next day. So let me know any other suggestions for video ideas down below in the comment section. Hopefully you guys all enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys new, make sure to subscribe. Shut up. Leave some comments down below in the comment section, and also go follow me on Twitter. I'll catch you guys all in the next